Right, everyone. As you have seen or heard so far, there is quite a lot of different stories that have been sort of the undercurrent for the development of this course. So I wanted to wrap up and highlight some of the exciting points throughout the last couple of years that we have done, or the story of the course so far. So the bright idea that we had started a couple of years ago when we put in as a university a search engine optimization course, and I'm glad to say at least one of the attendees today had the torture or the pleasure of attending that, and she's still smiling, which is a good thing to have. We have also done a commercial course which was search engine marketing management, and I was very proud to say that we were #1 for search engine marketing management on Google until last week. Now we're #2, which, you know, fair enough. We have diverted our attention for search social media marketing, but there you go. And we've had the pleasure of working with people like Simon, Richard, and a number of people like Ben who have actually spent a lot of time arguing with myself, sort of, should we be including the keyword density, or should we be including the keyword meta tag in the curriculum or not. And we found actually in reality there is more than one way of doing it. And you know, that's why we can actually bring the debate to the course, and hopefully that's some of the things that's come out of this. Media City, as Jane mentioned, is a great development for the university, and we do hope, you know, although there are great facilities here and we're in one of the better rooms of Salford, we do hope that this course will be going on for the Media City side of things. I think Simon's already highlighted some of these exciting things that are out there. And in terms of what it is that we want to teach as part of this program, we weren't sure about. We knew that there was a need, but we had the pleasure, and this is where the support from Jane comes in. We had some funding to create a survey and find out what are the burning issues that people in the SEO industry are interested in, and hopefully something that we can feed into the curriculum development. So some of the things that we had to do, we had the pleasure of going to the SASCON conference, and I believe there will be another great event next year, which you know, Ben, quite a number of you have been part of that success. And there you go, there's Stuart guarding the Salford Business School stand. And as part of this survey, we have had to interview some of the key speakers or key people in the industry, and here's one of them. There you go. So the survey highlighted a couple of different things, and we have talked about search engine optimization as a term generically. But the next thing that sort of was quite surprising, and essentially we asked what is it that you would like to sort of get more information on. And social media was the second highest issue that people wanted to sort of learn about. And now if you're supposed to be doing the survey again, it will be the mobile advertising and mobile media, which, you know, hopefully that's why the material will never stop developing. We are integrating all these new things that are coming along, and hopefully it will be part of the exciting course that will start in September. So there were some exciting quotes as well. One individual thought, why don't you join Sempo or some of the other great providers? And then there is somebody else who was thinking, well, I've been running successful marketing, and actually there are quite, I'll give you a second to, dreadful stories of scams in the industries that have sort of, unfortunately, well, they are in danger of giving the industry a bad name to some extent. So hopefully, this is something that we're going to eradicate with. And this is why we've listened to you. We've got, you know, the industry on board. We are trying to create this course for people in the industry, and hopefully a number of these guys will be actually developing and teaching on the courses that we have there. We have also negotiated access with Sempo. I don't know how many of you have heard of the Search Engine Marketing Professional Organization. Essentially, it's a voluntary body, and they have got an established market in the US. And there is a small reason why we went for Sempo, because Richard is the chairman of the UK side of Sempo. But that's another story. But we do believe that the material that they provide, we have got 3 exciting courses that are integrated within our curriculum that will give us a great opportunity to learn. So far you've heard about all the things that have led to the course, and perhaps some of you might be interested to see what the course actually has inside it. So there we go. Some of the things that I have to say before we sort of move on is, you know, it is a credit of a lot of hard work for a number of people, not least the people who are in this room, and Richard Gregory, David Krebs and Katie Donovan, who's unfortunately couldn't be with us today, but she's I don't know, working nicely in where it's Boston in the States. So we have plenty of conferencing facilities and exciting things there. So what we've decided about this course, and the thing that was sort of coming across sort of quite clearly, is that there are some people who have to do SEO or search marketing just as part of their job, but it isn't necessarily the core responsibility of their job. So therefore we have structured it so that there is one element of it that is foundational. And essentially it is, if you are new to this area and want to find out what research will be professional, this is essentially for those people who are, a couple of you are in the room, and they want to essentially speak to people in the industry, try and sort of update their knowledge, get the sample accreditation as a sort of badge of honor or some kind of a recognition that you have done the process.